Most people live in the past. They have certain problems. They're connected with certain places and people, and they wake up living in the past. Every morning, unhappy people think of all the worries and problems. So when we think about our problems, we start feeling them. Our minds are so powerful that we actually relive the event and the emotions associated with it. And then elevated stress quickly follows. So most people start their day reaffirming their past, relive and feel the actual stress that was felt at that time. So the long-term effect of stress is very, very harmful. It creates disease. With all the scientific advances in medical technology, we are able to measure stress, its causes and its effect. As we are the most intellectual species known at the moment, and the size of the human neocortex, it's so big, we can turn on stress responses just by using our minds, just by thinking about a stressful past occurrence, just by closing our eyes and remembering what happened. And it's confirmed that our thoughts lead to stress, that leads to disease, that leads to chronic sicknesses in many cases. So let's use our thoughts, our minds, to make a better, fitter, and healthier you. Just by getting rid of stress and thinking and wishing and believing of happy things, we are all able to rewire our brains and recondition our bodies, making lasting changes. Force all the good of the world to come to us. Our only limits are our belief. Incurable diseases can be cured. There are no diseases or viruses or sicknesses that can't be cured. We just haven't found the cure yet. Most creatures have some sort of stress response. A mouse sees a cat. Stress gives the power for the mouse to run like crazy, but then quickly goes back to its normal life. A goldfish in a bowl. We tap the glass and immediately it feels stressed and runs away. All stress forgotten in 20 seconds, and the goldfish will come back and you can just tap the glass again and the goldfish will forget everything in 20 seconds again. Goldfish are so dumb that they'll keep coming back again and again with no prolonged stress. The stress stops when the danger is over. Not with humans. Imagine if you're walking along the street and then face an attacker. Your stress hormone levels will kick in and you'll be able to run faster than you could have imagined. If you're caught, kicking and punching with so much power that it's possible to hurt your attacker using the powers that stress releases and eventually escape. So stress is good. But then remembering and reliving that event whilst in the safety of your home, that incident becomes a trauma and we can't forget it. Now that's bad. But just imagine if you're working and have an annoying boss always sat next to you. He manages to do the things that stress you out, makes you angry, calls you stupid. But that's not just for a few minutes, it's continuously for 8 hours. And when you go home, the thought of having your boss barking at you again and again for a whole week, stress prepares you for it, and for a whole month or even years. Stress will kill you. Life-saving stress has now become a life-threatening disease. A disease that is the root to all sicknesses, the root to violence, alcoholism, and marriage breakup. Stress is when the brain and body are not balanced. And stress of this type will give way to tons of sicknesses, diseases, depression, body aches, back pain, lack of desire to do anything. Stress can make us comfort eat, make us drink excessive alcohol, because we become used to it. When we're drunk, we don't even remember things, let alone stress. Stress can make us take drugs so powerful that our super powerful brain stops functioning temporarily. All diseases are curable. and most of them can be prevented and cured by just changing the way we think. Holding a glass for a few moments, easy. For a few hours, difficult. But being forced to hold a glass for a month or years and not being able to put it down, now that's impossible. Our bodies are forced to carry stress, anger, emotion for a very long time, unless we can think differently. So let's make a new tomorrow. Let's rewire our brain for tomorrow. With advances in science and medicine, it's a proven fact that most diabetic people can change their lifestyle to be cured. Many diseases are stress related, lifestyle related. So let's change ourselves to stop being like robots and thinking in the past. So let's change ourselves into a new person. Certain tests have been done by scientists that prove just by thinking positively, the benefits of no stress and positive thinking cures even the worst illness. Cures heart problems, obesity, aching joints. Scientists have even now proven that the image we see with our eyes is mostly made up of an imprint of what information we have stored in the brain. Our mind can't always tell the difference between a real experience happening now and something that happened many years ago. So let's rewire our brains. Close your eyes, sit down. When your body wants to force you to get up, stay down. Take control. You can change and rewire your brain. All your wishes. Think of them. Imagine they have happened. Feel the happiness as if you've already achieved all your wishes. As you learn to disconnect yourself from your unwanted past, make a new future. All is possible. You just need to believe. Believe and pray that all wishes for all users come true. The power of combined wishing to reach the same goal. The power of collective wishing. Remember, your body doesn't know the difference between experience or the emotion created by the mind alone. Hope, desire, and belief can make everything happen. And most of all, you can make it happen for others too. Praying and wishing good for others makes your wishes come true too. Makes it easier. Check for the type of prayers, meditation, mindful yoga that will help you. Check on the internet. You are so intelligent. Just take control.